to the last stop. Orgoth the Barbarian here. And welcome to the 20th and the final episode of our Railroad Tycoon 2 US Let's Play. This is it, folks. It is the last stop till we reach the year 2025. When this says January 2025, game is done. We're done with this playthrough. And whatever our personal net wealth and book value combined are, multiplied by 3, is going to be our final score for this playthrough. So right now, we got $2.4 billion in net worth. My goodness, that's a lot of money. We have $532 million in the bank in equity. So that's about $3 billion total. So the current score would be $9 billion. So, we're going to try and get ourselves over the finish line the best we can. Because last time out, we kind of had a bit of a problem with money. That could have been just me retiring trains, but the general trend was we were, kind of falling behind. That looks like it says like 2200, 3200 if you look very carefully. That is weird. Alright, I swear this is not that year, but, we're going to try to make it to the end of the year. So, of course, you know what buttons to hit, the like and subscribe buttons as usual. And I'll address the future of this playthrough once we get to the end of this episode here. Because we may not be done just yet. Well, we are in here in the good old US of A, but we may try a different map. Who knows? We shall see. Alright, where were we when we last left off? Oh, that's right. So we're at the year 2006. So I'm about to do another train check, and I won't do another one until the year 2015 unless something happens well in advance here. So what that means is we're going to try and check our trains and see if there's any sort of pattern we can go to. Like if they're losing money, it's probably going to go away, and I already see the first one we're going to get rid of right off the bat. This second train over here. So and some of our trains are getting really old too, so maybe it's a good idea to replace them. Like this one is 51 years old. Why? Just why? That is probably not a good idea to be doing that. Where is it going to anyways? Alright, you know what? So in some of these cases, we're going to replace them. In this case, I would prefer using preference would be either towards this guy over here, the DB18201. If it's slat. I find they're going up hills, it's either the -9 or E11111, depending on if I remember that the track is electrified. Since I don't, steam train it is. And actually, even if it doesn't need it, I think some of our older trains could be swapped out too. Like, I'm going to swap out... You know what? Since the DB18's faster, let's just grab them all. Why not? Although, the fuel costs for this are definitely a lot less. So I would prefer using the electric if we can. Otherwise, it's the high-powered steam or the diesel, depending on what we're doing here. So let's take a minute here. I'm trying to look at ages. Like this one, we will replace. Anything over 30, we should probably replace here. Preferably with that. I'll look in a little bit to see if this is okay. Like this one's going up a hill, so you get a -9. This should help us out a little bit. You're going to a junction. Excuse me. See. Now, our passenger trains are a whole different story. They aren't really making much money, and maybe I ought to reroute some of them here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to retire a couple of these trains, and then we'll come back in 2010 and see if everything's okay. Plus, the TGVs are all getting older anyways. In the meantime, I guess if they're unprofitable for the time being, I'll just retire them for right now. There doesn't appear to be anything else. Okay, we gotta replace this bad boy. And this one can go away. Because we can't... Oh, I also don't want to have unprofitable routes either. That's kind of the other part of this. Why do we still have an old GG1? My goodness, that must have been one of the last ones we had. Okay, that's got to go away. So I'm looking through all of this, so give me just a minute here. I still have plenty of money, so I'm not really worried. Oh, you know what? If I need to electrify things, so... Well, fine. Oh, okay. That's wonderful. Alright, give me just a minute to replace all of these. Alright, there we go. We managed to retire some trains, replace them. I just went ahead and just retired all of our passenger trains. But don't worry, I'm going to bring them back in a little bit. I have a plan. I want to see what this does 1 year out first before I do anything further. I also replaced any train that's over the age of 30. I figure 30 is a fair distance. I'm going to let the game run a little bit here, see if everything's okay. So unfortunately, we have to read it. So it was, what, 20 at the start? Okay, then there's that. Wonderful. Let's get to the end of this year here. There we go. 9 million, so we were at what? A loss of 20 to start off, and we made it to 9. So that's about 11 million. So this is a little bit deceiving, but hey, it's fine. And so is this. Negative 1 million? No, it doesn't look like negative 1 million to me. That looks like negative you screwed up. Okay. So the passenger lines, I think I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to have to do something a little bit different. And these will last till the end of the game here. What I'm going to do from this point forward... Basically, now, I think we're missing a train here, the maglev, but I'm not going to use that for the local routes. I think what we're going to do is have an electric train service the passenger routes here. But these, again, these cost a pretty penny. And it looks like the Brenner wins out. It's $1.25 million for each of these. So this is not cheap by any means, but I think I'm going to use them for the electric over here, and we'll use them for passengers, so... My plan is to basically go bring them to anywhere that has a high amount of the passenger man, like, say, here in Boston. We'll just stick to the big cities for right now. The smaller towns, I'm afraid you're going to have to be left out here. So what I would like to do is have one for the East Coast. It's over here. Actually, I'm going to electrify this line really quick, if you don't mind. Electrify it over here in Long Island, too, and we'll do that. I know that doesn't really do us any good because of the bridge, but nah, so be it. In case our electric trains need to travel on it. So my plan was to stick to the big cities, like... So we'll do one here on the East Coast. One throughout Canada, because why not? We'll do one in the Midwest, probably in this area over here. One on the West Coast. One going from the Rockies to Houston, and one crossing the southern states. So that's 6. So that's a grand total of 7.5 million. Okay, we'll have the cash for this, without a doubt. So... Now, the only other question is, do I want to have it auto-stop or just keep going or wait till it gets to halfway through? I don't... Since we're going to be limiting the amount of these, I'd say just leave it as is, the green light here. So, we're going to go to New York. We'll start with the East Coast train first. And again, only places that have high passenger demand are getting this. Raleigh, Columbia... Jacksonville. And I guess we'll stop at Disneyland. Because why not? We'll also make them all express trains too, just because they're much faster than the rest of our fleet. So there's one. I want to do one for the Midwest, so we should probably have it start in... How about Sioux Falls? Kind of an odd place to start it, but it works. So one to Minneapolis. Madison has no demand, so sorry you don't get this train. Chicago. Detroit, Cleveland, Pittsburgh. I'll allow it to go to New York. Okay, to New York City, that is. The upstate New York cities don't demand this, so sorry, no passenger rail for you. How dare I do that? Okay, St. Louis and Kansas City. And we'll finish off in Lincoln. Gotcha. So let's start with Canada next. So does Quebec need it rail service? Oh, they do. All right. So we'll start in Quebec. Montreal. Toronto. Sudbury. Marathon. Thunder Bay does kind of need it. So does Winnipeg and Regina. Oh, God. What am I doing? Nobody heard that. Anyways, and we'll end in Ottawa. Oh, boy. I am not good with pronunciations. We've been over this. Oh, God. All right. Somebody stop me. Let's start in Seattle this time. Hooray. So let's see. I'm going to avoid Tacoma since it's such a short distance. Reading's kind of meh. Yeah, we'll do Reading. Same for this situation here. We'll go to Sacramento on the way back. LA. We'll bring it to Tucson and Phoenix. And then we'll hit up Sacramento. Ah, that's good enough. Sorry, Tacoma. No passenger service for you. This next one starts in Cheyenne and goes down the front range of the Rockies over here, like I mentioned. So Denver, sorry Pueblo, no rail service for you. I want at least 6. And that's about 7 right there. That's how I'm determining this. San Antonio. Houston gets it. No service for you, Corpus Christi. But we will send it to Dallas. How about that? And Oklahoma City. And then I guess we can conclude in Wichita before it returns back to well, it'll go back to Lincoln. How about that? Which actually means, if we go back to this train for 1 minute, I'd like this to start in Topeka, not Lincoln. I don't want it to have going to 2 cities at once. So there we go. So there's 5, and we need a southern route. We need a southern route in Miami. So we already got our that one, so you. We can double book, sure. Mobile. Rouge to Houston, and then New Orleans. Jackson, no. Yes. And I guess we can go to Disneyland, too. All right, so there you go. Those are 6 passenger trains right there. And it looks like they're all going to make us some good, decent money here, from what I could tell. Except this one, which for some reason is blocked, but I think that might have something to do with, and look at how fast that is. This is at game speed 3. Look at how fast this thing is going. My goodness. 156. My goodness. We just witnessed a new record. See, these trains will move a lot fast. That's why I had them as express trains, too. Because I knew this would happen. All right, so hopefully that works for our passenger rail service. It's, again, very limited, and we might be missing spots, but I don't want to overdo it either. Like, yeah, I could go to this area of the country here, like the whole Dallas to Chicago area, but again, I don't want to push it too far, because that demand will quickly collapse if we're not careful. Oh, look at that! We're all. Oh, I thought that was a passenger rail train. That's a something else train. I want to see something else too, because I may have screwed up. Other than that one getting robbed. Aha! I knew I screwed it up. I knew one of my trains didn't have electricity. Alright, I did screw that up. Actually, you know what? Where's this one located? Near Springfield. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Okay, hang on. You know what? I might as well make it a double track. Oh, hang on. Sometimes I forget when you start up the game, it'll sometimes change the bridge back to the original on you. Wait, where the heck is this one? Oh, it's over there. Ah, that's right. All right. Okay, hold on. I gotta find this train. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Oh, I see now. Okay, forgive me. Do that. Oh, I never electrified this part too. That's kind of a key one. There you go. I fixed you. I probably should do that too. Actually, I'll connect this up as well while we're at it. Just in case we need it. All right, there we go. Fixed all of that. Let's see what we're making profit-wise before continuing onward. I saw a record amount, 16 million. We're back, folks. We are back. We're so back. Let's just hope, say, the economy doesn't collapse at this point. It's 2008. I don't know. I feel like we're doing just fine, and maybe the housing market will be just fine and won't implode for any random particular reason. No reason in particular why I would say that. Now, I just was going to say, on top of that, we also have some other opportunities, too, we can do here. Maybe check to see if there's any other opportunities. I'm going to actually let this go through, and then we'll come back. Aha! I knew we were missing a train. The Maglev. This is the final train in the game, and look at this top speed. My goodness, that is nuts. I'm actually going to do something a little special here. We can use this for cross-country transit here. So the Maglev is actually going to be utilized. I'll make this an express train. But I'm going to need to make sure this thing is filled up. What we're going to do, make this a cross-country train here with 4 passengers. I could send this to literally any place I want to, but there's only one route I'd like to go to. Right there. Chicago, LA, we'll do this cross-country, and it only makes sense to send it to the 3 biggest cities in the country. Look at how fast that thing is going. My goodness. 1.4 million if that makes it. Damn! Of course, if it runs into fellow express trains, it's not going to work either. Like this guy right here, for instance. Yeah, see? And then it's going to get stopped by an express train that's going to Tucson. What else is new? It doesn't do good on hills, but hey, it's effective. 1.4 million is 1.4 million, and hopefully it works. I am already regretting this. Way to waste 2.5 million, Morgoth. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I'm gonna pretend like that didn't just happen. All right. Oh dear, plausible deniability to the rescue. Okay, gushing cash and I don't own it. I was just coming down here to check this. So what I want to do now is try to add a few more rails because we only got 116. I want to focus mostly on the modern industries at this point, not anything from the past. So say if it's a wood or a cattle, no thanks, because it's probably already been packed and it's not making much money. And why is this station just out in the woods for no reason? Never mind, that was outside Berlin vanished. Okay. Fort that was also here vanished too. So I want to do stuff like the auto plant, or the chemical plants, or the electric, or all that fun stuff. So let's see. Is there a fertilizer plant here on the East Coast? I want to start with that. I'm letting the game go slowly here. Background. And the answer is no, although we do have... Excuse you? All right. We're getting attacked by a bald eagle. Anyways. Let's see. We still only have the 2 cement plants, right? The 3 if you count the Green Bay, yeah. And we still don't have a landfill out on the... Apparently Mexico's getting all the waste landfills. Game, are you trying to tell me something here? There's some bizarre irony here. Anyways, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know what's going on. Anyways. So here's what I'm gonna do. First things first, I'm gonna give our train some materials over here. I don't know why it's all of a sudden deciding. We don't need the grain, but I just wanted to put that to resupply our trains. But anyways. I'm just looking for stuff that... Oh, super different. I don't own that. Give me that. Say, I wasn't that... Like, say, any excess coal we might have running around, or oil that we can turn into diesel. So that sort of thing is basically what I'm looking at. Alright, I really should electrify this track, actually, not for nothing. Let's see. So let's start in the northeast, and I'll let the scenario run in the background while I'm doing this. So, this, for instance. Oh, we could use it. Let's see. Is there any diesel plants nearby? Again, for the sake of time, I'm going to let the scenario run in the background, but... I think I got an idea for a new route. Okay, so let's see. So it just depends on... So we'll send this all the way from you, you, and you. And you're just going to send nothing back because there's no point. Alright. Same with the coal, too. You can send that to electric plants as well. Can I upgrade this station? Hold on. No, I can't, so that's fine. Although it does need the telephone. Why are some stuff using telegraph poles? That's weird. I really need to fix that when I get a chance. Oh, I probably should have that on there, too. I really need to update my stations. I haven't done that in a while, apparently. Okay, good to know. Oh, there's another one out in Milwaukee. Let me see if I can grab that, too. Nope, can't. Bummer. Can I grab the one in Madison? Let's try that. Oh, we can. Excellent. Okay, so we can actually do that one. Although we don't have an oil thing nearby, so... we'll certainly start sending stuff to it. So, from Cumberland Crossing... And I believe... should send it to Philadelphia, too. They'll pay more for all this anyway, so we're good. Okay. The coal one, meanwhile... Oh, we don't have that. Oh, bummer. Okay, that's okay. That's okay if we don't have it. Can't get everything in this game. That's the way it is. I don't see another electric plant around here wandering. We can do the one in Nashville for right now. Some of this excess coal I'd like to send to power plants too, just to help us out. I kind of should send them far away here. All right. See, there's no fertilizer plant on the East Coast just yet, so that doesn't really help us. But are we utilizing the rubber for the, Not really. Okay, so we can do that. Oh, wrong one. I wanted the rubber. We'll just leave that as is, because in the past I've learned we've only got a limited amount of rubber, and I don't want it to sit there forever. So it's all set. Send it to the one in New York. Alright, is there anything else around here? Let's see. A lot of iron, but we don't really have any coal nearby, so that's out. Wilmington has a port, so I can also send that to... not you. Or you. Oh, I guess we have to replace that one. Alright. Oopsies. Let's see. I don't see anything down here. We got some more electric plants down here, too. Not for nothing. Lucrative and I don't own it. That makes sense. Okay. Actually, there we go. Wait, are you electrified? Oh, yeah, we can do that. All right. I'd prefer this one. That way we spend less on fuel, but so be it. Alright, so we got that set up. You can be sent to Miami. There it is. And same route. Apparently I forgot to electrify it, but that's me, I guess. It's like watering in city skylines. I just completely forget because why on earth not? It's overrated. Okay, so that's all set. I know it might interfere with our steel mills, but I'm okay with that. I'm sure it'll work out. There's another one over here and another one here too. This is being used for steel, so I'm going to avoid going on that one. Let's see if I can get this. Hold on. Nope, we can't, because I think there's a river there, yeah. So that's out. Okay, that one's fine. Maybe we'll do the one in Winston-Salem. As well as the tires. We'll do Jacksonville, the Tallahassee. Okay, that's wonderful. Game, you could have done we could have done without that. Oh dear. We have a trio of plants down there, not for nothing. I'm moving very slowly just so I can get this set up. What? Not for nothing. I'll do it. I wasn't going to, but I changed my mind now. Make sure Chattanooga has a roundhouse now. Actually, could we have gone large station? No. All right, but I'll give them the telephone poles. Okay. So let's see. We'll take this one. We'll send this one to Orlando. So there we go. We're giving Florida coal power. Take that, Florida. Sink into the sea, why don't you? In the meantime, I'm actually going to have one of these pick up some waste from all three of our Floridian power plants over here. And then we'll just dump it off in Tucson Crossing. Or actually, no. I got a better idea. Mexico likes taking our garbage, so yeah, we'll go to that station if I can do it. There we go. Look, it's not my fault they like taking our garbage for some weird reason, okay? Oh, customs house. So you're actually now going to go over there. But just bring back a caboose. Okay. I'm going to actually do something rare and stop this train because it's not ready yet. What that does is basically freezes the train in place until we're ready, so fine. We'll come back to that in a little while. So let's see. Any other industries? Oh, yeah. I was going to go to Jacksonville. What was I doing? The game kind of froze me out there. Okay, so we can send this to anyone we want. So I'm going to say... I don't know. I really don't know where to send it to. Oh, right, there was one up here. Oh, jeez, I don't remember. All right, I'm drawing blanks. Forgive me. Wilmington! There you go. Aha. I knew there was some place we could send it to. That would help. And then Jacksonville has too much food coming in, so we'll go to Orlando. We got to feed the Disneyland folks. All right. So we'll do a few more here. And supply all of our canneries here if we wanted to. So this one in Mobile will go a little bit different. You know what? New Orleans instead. New Orleans, Tallahassee, and Richmond. I love it when they put the aluminum plants on the coast. Super convenient. Okay, they have one in Baton Rouge as well. This one down here. So actually, we could do that too if we really wanted to. And send it to another cannery. Probably... Mexico? Alright, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Send it, we'll start it in Mobile too. So we'll send it to that one. And then you just go right to Chihuahua. Actually, that one should have been the dash, but I'll let it slide for right now. Alright. We have a lot of cotton coming. Oh, wow. We do. My goodness. Okay, that is electrified. Excellent. So, I know I said I was going to focus on the more present industries, but sometimes we have some more opportunities over here. So I'm looking around. I'm not seeing anything close to home, really. Ugh. Okay, you don't need any of that. That's what I was afraid of. Aha, we have our winner. Go. We actually can afford one more. So I think Memphis could use it? No. Aha, we'll go further north and say Lansing. How about that? And then we'll just drop it off to... Sure, Houston. Why not? We can bring it north. Okay, I'm actually going to electrify this, though. There we go. Ah, just in time. That train was like, okay, we'll do it. Let's see, we got anything down here? That's literally the only... Well, that's cotton. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Aha, I see something we could do here. Okay, we'll get a dash for this one because there's a hill. Okay. We'll do the same for El Paso Place. Other oil refinery that's here. This one I'm going to send to... Send it over to... I have no idea where to bring it. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Sure, why not? Switch it up a little bit. In theory, I could bring it to the waste over there, but I'm not going to. Oh, El Paso has one. Oh, well, in that case, give me that. We'll keep it local. We'll bring the coal over here, too. Okay, so we'll bring some of that coal over here, too. And actually, I'll do a little bit different on this guy. There we go. We'll take advantage of the landfill that's over there, too. Alright, so that's all set. Let's see, we can't really do much with the cement. Well, actually, yes, we can. I'm insane. Okay, we got another gravel we can take advantage of. Cement. Can't see. It doesn't. Oh, it does. Oh, sweet. Okay. Can't see anything down here. I'm gonna ignore all those industries for right now. You don't really have anything for us, but I will buy that oil well. I like buying oil wells, lol. There's a random coal plant out in the middle of nowhere. That's funny. You know what? I'll get that. There's probably better ideas. Whatever. Sure, why not? I don't really care about grades in this game anyway. It's not much. Okay. No, that's incorrect. Okay, there we go. We'll just send this to LA. There we go. Let's contribute to the smog, because why not? Alright. 2 electric plants. We got one in LA and one in... I thought there was one around here somewhere, but I guess not. I thought there was a second one. Oh, there's a dairy processor. Now, that is a rare sight. I've never seen that in a while. An oil refinery in Calgary. We have one in Tucson. Alright. We can send this one to Tucson. Sure, why not? They're going to have to be dashes in order for this to work. Uh-oh, I forgot what we're sending it to. Oh, there we are. Right. There we go. We should have enough coal enough for it. So let's see. We need another. Where did I see the oil again? I totally forgot. Oh, over here in Elko Crossing. Okay, that's right. You can send it to Seattle, I guess. Go. That's all set. Where is it? Oh, there's a train. So let's see, anything around here that we're not using? There's a fertilizer plant, another electric plant over out here. It's kind of funny. And there's, of course, there's a coal facility over there. Pierre's got a chemical plant. Inflation drives up costs. I didn't ask for this game to imitate real life. What are we doing? Alright. Here. We can send it to one of these. Sure, why not? In this case, I'll use the, there's grades, dash. Wait, I thought there was a fertilizer plant. What? Wrong city. It was Denver. Oops. Not bad. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry. I thought it was in Denver, not, Cheyenne, not Denver. Oopsies. You're making money. Let's see. I don't see anything up here. I'm not dealing with anything over here. Now there's 2 auto plants in Minneapolis instead of 1. Wonderful. I guess 2's better than 1, but I didn't ask for a second one. Okay. It's a coal plant. Another aluminum mill just popped up in Sault Ste. Marie. I'll speed this game up too. This is taking a while. Longer than I would have liked. Oh, that's wonderful. Not. I actually have one in Madison too, not for nothing. Send one from Milwaukee to Sault Ste. Marie, and there's a tool and die facility nearby. Right, Indy has one. All right, we can do that. You. No, I was gonna go Milwaukee, that, and Indy. Okay, gotcha. Same rule over here as we did earlier. Turn the aluminum to tools, and we're off. Alright, that works. Actually, I'm going to repeat the same process, only we're going to Chicago this time. Okay. There we go. Except for some reason, oh, I screwed up. All right. So it should actually start in Detroit. So we'll still go to Madison. I think Detroit still needs good. No! Dang it. All right. So the correct answer was actually Cleveland this whole time. What are we doing? All right, there we go. We'll send it to Cleveland. Why not? Just recalibrated. Oopsies, I wasn't paying attention there. My bad. Toronto could do kind of the same thing. At this point, we're just looking for simple routes we can utilize here. Alright. Economy cooling. That is not what I want to be seeing. Oh, of course. Trains crashing! That also is not what I want to be seeing. Wonderful. Not. In the woods, alright. I think actually we could use a, oh, that's right. I think it's fine. The distance isn't that bad. Oh, wait, there's a random oil well over here. I'm going to grab that. That's mine. Okay, we'll take it. Oh, there we go. There's your resupply stop, I guess. I didn't even notice this till just now. Let's see, I know there was a... Yeah, there's one in Calgary and one in Cheyenne, right? Yep. Yeah, this will work perfectly. There you go. Now we're thinking. Okay, we got another one. Look at that. And then thank you, Oil Well, for randomly appearing and now giving me more money. Hey, what about this one? This one makes some money too. Love too. It is electrified. Okay. So since Calgary has what we need, we'll bring that one up there. All right. And profits are getting a little tighter. Oh, another one just popped up. Ooh, I'll take that. So now we're going to increase that, and we'll send that over to Calgary as well. And I guess Cheyenne's the stop for that, since I don't really have anywhere nearby. Another one. Recession ahead. How isn't that poopy? I didn't ask for that. Bruh. Actually. You know what? I'm going to do something different. We'll send it over to here. Lubbock Junction and then Corpus Christi to finish it off. There we go. Alright, try to create this a little bit. Another one just popped up. Ah, we're getting oil wells all over the place. My goodness. Alright. I mean, that's excellent. That's wonderful to see. It's just, you know, taking too much advantage of that. Let's electrify a little bit more track over here, too. Not for nothing. This might help. Get it to Fargo and Stunt Company. Does help to our equity, so now what I want to do is I want to get this game all the way to 2012. Economy crashes! Oh, this is going to be wonderful. As if we don't have enough to deal with. Now we got a crashing economy. Dang it! I knew the housing market would do this. Why did you have to go nuts? Ah, always something. Oh, so I'm not going anything with that. Alright, so everything else seems fine. I wish there was a fertilizer plant over here, but so be it. Alright, that was a little weird how that wouldn't open. Yeah, depression, and we're going to lose money because the economy fell apart. Alright. Let me take this game up to 2015 and see if we can at least survive this. I don't think there's anything more I'd like to build, but I want to go over to 2015 and see what we've got. So, hold on. Super speed! Okay, at least we're making money now. But again... Okay, that was rude. Thank you for introducing yourself, game. Jesus. Oh, there's no cargo there. Oh, I think I screwed up. No, you didn't. Alright. So I'm going to speed this game a little bit, all the way to 2015. And this will set us up for the final hurrah. So, hold on. I know, this is going to go super quick. Alright, so here we are. We've made it to 2015. We are not negative 1 billion in the hole. So we've got 10 years remaining. So this is going to be the final check we do of each of our trains here to see if everything is okay from a profitability standpoint. And immediately, as well as to replace anything older than 30. At this point, I really don't care what happens. We've got 10 years left in this playthrough, so, like, say... This one, for instance, I would immediately get rid of. Going through the list of things. Okay, this one has basically ran its course. You're just sucking up all sorts of money, too. That's not going to help. Get lost. Some of these I may have accidentally, like, go back. We'll just straight up retire them. At this point, I'm kind of like, you know what? It is what it is, so. We're looking for older trains. We're looking for over 30. We're looking for anything that's just bleeding cash. We have a 53-year-old train. It's a steel one, though, so I'll allow it to stay put, provided you turn into a dash. So, yeah, some of the trains are just like, I can understand. Like, well, this one is not doing it for us, so that one's probably gone. These are all cement cars. This one's not. This one could just be a case of demand collapsing. No, it's just bad. Okay. So you're just bad in general, although I'll allow it because you got 222,000 in cargo. Okay. This one's done. That one's done. Ooh, okay, that one has to stay, but 46 years old, you need an upgrade, my friend. There you go. Become an electric train for me. Oh, you barely making any money for me. Ah, that one's gone. We'll keep that one for right now. I'm not really seeing anything else. This one's actually losing money. I think the steam engine backfired. This is probably for longer distances. So good to know that didn't work. Oh, you're just losing money in general. Get out of here. You are too. Get out of here. And you're waiting for cargo. And you're sucking up money from me. In this economy, we can't do that. No path to next station. Bruh, what? Ugh, get out of here. Alright, that's got 404k, otherwise I would delete that too. I gotta be careful not to accidentally nuke a train that, Okay, you're waiting for cargo so you can get out of here. Ah, see, this is what I was talking about. Some of the older trains, although some of them are probably gonna get removed from service. So I will replace that one. Replacing that one. And that's the first E11 I think I've had to replace. So here's all the ones that would get replaced, essentially. Oh, or in that case, I'll just get rid of that one. Waiting for cargo. Well, you're going to be waiting in the graveyard. So get out of here. You know what? I'll replace this because it has such a huge one. All right, we'll do 25. We'll be fair. I think I've got the money for it anyway, so, yeah. All right, you're just done in general. Okay. You're washed. You're washed, too. And you. And you. But not you. You're making money. Nope. All right, I'm almost done here. Let me just get this rolling, and then we can get the scenario back. This is the only other one I'll replace, and I think we're done with replacements at this juncture. Oh, you're kind of making money? Although, we should actually probably bring this a little bit closer. So I'm actually going to send you to the other landfill. Yeah, that way it's a little bit closer to home. Otherwise, there you go. We have 3 landfills, mind you, but none of that's going to matter. Okay, good to know they're off to a great start. Oh, that's a different train. Okay. The passenger trains seem to be working, although I can see they're barely getting any passengers loaded into them. That one... Alright, our experiment didn't work. The maglev train was fun right up until it didn't start working, and I think the hill screwed it up. Well, that was $2.5 million well spent. And by that I mean, of course not. And some of these other trains are newer ones, so there we go. So let's see. We're 15 million in the hole, and I'm going to let the game just run its course. Keep in mind, we are in a bad economic state. We've got plenty of money. We're also going to have to replace a train. That was wonderful. Okay, we got up to 11, so we're kind of making 4 million. Otherwise, meh. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We need to get some money to us, so I want to bring back the dividend. We'll give us 30 cents. We'll see in about 10 years what we're looking at. Economic recovery. Oh, there better be. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Stupid housing market has some crashing. Really? We're reducing it to... I think the board of directors doesn't want us to have fun. So, okay, so I guess we're forced to do 10 cents, which makes no sense. Literally. Oh, good, you're back on track. No pun intended. All right. Another one for yet another year, and then we'll stop at 28.19. All right, we're getting oh so closer now. All right, let's stop. So we're back up to 2.5 million profit. Oh, apparently we're 800 in the hole. That's wonderful. Even though we're not. Jesus. Can we increase this more? I'd like my dividend back. I'll make it a quarter. Fair. Happy? Happy? Good. Okay. We should be. So let's see here. So again, same exercise, only this time we're looking for stuff that's... Well, we can't really utilize it. It's in the economy as trash, so I just want to make sure... Oh, you're done. If you've got nowhere to go, you're pretty much done. This one's pretty much done. All right. That one's cooked. So we'll do some last-minute replacing, and then we're going to see what this game ends up giving us. I'm just going to say, screw it. We've got no other development, and we're just going to let the 5 years go through. I don't... whatever. All right. All right. Let's see what the 10 years give us. 6 years remaining. So when that hits up 2025, we're good. Growing prosperity. And a train crash. Irony. Alright, now we have to let that go back. There we go. I think we're back on the revenue front. Now we just sit back and wait. As we now enter the 2020s! Oh, there goes one of our passenger trains. Ugh. Well, that stinks. Okay. So now we're at the end of 2020. Alright, so now we're just sitting back and waiting. It's a shame we didn't get the nuclear plant or the uranium mine. Boom times ahead. Alright, I don't like booms. Booms are fun. Give me that money. You know what? I'm going to edge up the dividend just a little bit here. I'll cheat and go up to 30 cents. Okay, we're almost home. 6 million in profit. We're almost there. Almost there. All right, this is our year, folks. We're in 2024. Hey, welcome to the present. We hope you enjoy it here. All right, we have another passenger rail train. I'll replace it even though it doesn't really mean anything at this point. We're kind of at the point now where it's like, meh. All right, so now we're in the future. Look at that. All right, which one of you crashed a train? Because that happened in our month, so one of you had to do it. I will find you and come after you on this thing. All right, anyways, we are in the future. Let's see what ends up happening. Gushing cash, and I don't own it. That's wonderful. We're almost there. The scenario is about to end, and... cut. There it is, folks. The game is now over. The playthrough is now over. We are done. No, we are not 460 million in the hole, although that's kind of hilarious. Welcome to the year 2025 and the end of our playthrough. I'm going to save this bad boy. So this is it. This is when the playthrough essentially comes to its end here. And now we got to figure out how much we have here. All right, so we need the net wealth first of all. So I'm going to be calculating this behind the scenes. It's in thousands. So the final net wealth for us is 3,834,616. That is a lot. How old is our character anyways? He's got to be like 1 billion years old. My goodness. I don't even want to know. Anyways, but yeah, he's a billionaire. He's got 3 billion in the bank. The equity is 620,270,000. That's a combined total of 4,454,886 combined. Because we got gold, we get a bonus to triple it, as I stated in the outset. I don't know if that's good or not, but hey, that's going to be our final score for this playthrough. So hey, if you want to challenge that score on your own, go for it. Just make sure you're getting the medal here, which we got a long time ago. We blew through that. So there it is, folks. The end of our playthrough, we concluded with a score of over 13 billion in money. Hooray! Ah, what a fun series this was, I must say. It was good playing this game and just getting back those old vibes of Railroad Tycoon 2. But alas, we must say adieu to it, so we are out of here. I'm going to the main menu here. So, what next? Well, here's the deal, folks. Since this series goes on a Sunday, I don't know exactly when this will come out. I'm going to say late July. So if I were doing that correctly, that means it's only a matter of time before we bring back Stratomatic football. Yep, it's that time of year again. We are going to be bringing it back. I'll start it off on week 1 with a random preseason game. I think I still have yet to determine how I want to do this, but we'll be starting there this time. And we will be bringing it back starting whenever week 2 of the NFL season is, or week 1, excuse me. As for this game, I might rehash the challenge in the future, only on a different map. I know exactly what continent I'd like to visit, and here you go. I think next time we do this, we're going to go to Europe. So we're going to visit the Europe map, only we're not going to start in 1919, although, I don't know. I might shorten this challenge a little bit and make it 105 years. That would be kind of interesting to start it right after the Great War. Could also do England or Central Europe, too. And Central Europe's kind of a good map, too. Although, we might have to deal with the major cities. Britain's also a good map, so it probably will be regular Europe, though. So, I would say that's a pretty good map. But otherwise, that is all for me for this series. We're done with the US playthrough. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. It's been a blast and a pleasure doing this series. But alas, we have hit the last stop, and I must return the train to the station. Because we are taking this to the land of football! Wait a minute, wrong series. I can't do that here. You get the idea. But anyways, thanks again. And I will catch you on the next train, or football stadium, or wherever else I end up showing up, or whatever. All right. Peace out, y'all.